Looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just... Mbappe has a shot! An early chance, their first of the game. Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kimmich. Now it's Diaz. Davis. Diaz. Musiala. Kimmich. And here's Diaz. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is out of play. Can he deliver? And it's Stanisic. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Cuts out the pass. Davis. Diaz picks it up out wide, and it's played forward. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Camavinga. Carvajal. It's gone out for a throw-in. Carvajal. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Davis. And they've got a throw. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Carvajal. Howson. Chouameni. Played back to the goalkeeper. Pavlovic. Tar. Musiala. Pavlovic. Musiala. Davis. Musiala. Davis. Carvajal makes the interception. Chouameni.
Carvajal. Rodrigo. Valverde. Mbappe. Davis. Diaz. Davis. Davis going full steam ahead down the left flank. Diaz delivered across. And it's Davis. Very nicely done. Davis delivers. Valverde clears it away. Stanisic has been caught there, it's a foul. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Upamecano. Mbappe, that's a delicate pass. Davis. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Rodrigo. Valverde. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's played into... It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Courtois sends that a long way. Kimmich. Davis. Stanisic. Forwards and with intent. And it's Musiala. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Musiala. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kane, he's onside! Kane. Musiala. Camavinga. Carvajal. Camavinga. Thinks one through. Cleared away. Davis, that's a sharp pass. Kane with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Valverde. Rodrigo. Carvajal. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Davis gets over and intercepts. Upamecano. Musiala. Stanisic, gently done. Olise has got himself a free kick. Valverde gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Kane! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Nicely intercepted. Pavlovic. Musiala. Kimmich. Davis. And here's Diaz. Davis. They've won a corner. Kimmich goes short. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Valverde. Rudiger. Valverde played over towards the opposite flank. Howson. That's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Valverde. Valverde chips it through. Ball is over the line. Serves up a cross. Gets it away. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. And that's it. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Pavlovic. Upamecano. Kimmich. Tar. Musiala. Tar. That's really well manoeuvred. Davis. The message is clear, none shall pass. Camavinga. Valverde. And it's Carvajal. And here's Camavinga, delivered in. Pavlovic getting this one clear. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. 2, and we've barely begun here. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Stanisic. Olise. Kane. And here's Diaz. He is just caressing the ball. Diaz. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Deftly away. Davis. Musiala. Spread out to the left. Carvajal cuts it out. Camavinga. Carvajal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Camavinga. Valverde. KEIN. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Over to the left. He has found a way through. Diaz. Played into the middle.
Bayern Munich clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Camavinga. They get a throw in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kimmich. Upamecano. Musiala. Diaz. Kimmich. And here's Diaz. Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Here comes the corner. Chouameni with the short one. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. That's gone for a throw-in. Nice interception, well timed. Olise. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Could be danger here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Stanisic. Tar. Kimmich. Upamecano shifted upfield. Davis picks it up now. Davis has it in a wide position. It's a throw-in. Ball's gone out of play. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Aim forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Muscular approach does pay off here. Valverde, that's an imaginative pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's lost. Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Tchouaméni, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Howson gently done. Mbappe, now it's Rodrigo. Camavinga, whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pavlovic. Olise. Stanisic. Oh, there's a probing ball. That'll be a throw-in. Rudiger. Valverde. And reclaimed it in a trice. Howson. Rudiger. Valverde. Howson shifted upfield. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo.
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's nice. And it's Carvajal. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. And here's Rodrigo. Chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 7 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the keeper beats it away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Diaz clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Now it's Kane. Musiala. Tar. Olise. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Davis. Pavlovic. Moved on forwards. Olise looks to get on the end of this. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Davis. Kimmich. Davis. Upamecano driven forward. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Valverde. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Kane do have a chance to counter here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Carvajal. Valverde. And it's Carvajal. Carvajal tries making a foray down the right. And it's played forward. Pavlovic. Olise. Pavlovic. Pavlovic forwards and with intent. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Pavlovic. Olise. Lovely feet. Olise, now here's the delivery. And the finish! They've played it short. Stanisic, backward it goes. Chouameni, Rudiger. Chouameni. Howson. Carvajal. Carvajal hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe opts to play it back. Shoots! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
After 9 minutes.
And now he has two.
Number 7.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Camavinga. Camavinga played out towards the right wing. That's good play. And it's Camavinga. And it's played in. Oh, shooting chance! That is faded wide. Pavlovic. Stanisic. Olise. Tar. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Valverde. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Sensational save! Upamecano. Olise is onto it in a flash. Rodrigo. Bayern Munich already behind after a high-octane start here. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Camavinga played into space. Carvajal. Stanisic. Stanisic forwards and with intent. Rudiger shifted upfield. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise. And it's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodrigo. A probing pass. Tar gets it away. Stanisic. And he goes cross-field. Diaz chasing after it. And it's Davis. And here's Diaz. Davis. It's run loose here. Carvajal herring after the ball here. Diaz. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Howson looks to the other side. Camavinga. Schwaumeri. Nice physical challenge. Kimmich aimed forwards. And claimed it back swiftly. Camavinga. And it's Carvajal. Lovely bit of skill. He's in a good position here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now who's going to be first to this? Played out to the right. Carvajal. That's very neat. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stanisic, gently done. Kane, now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo. Camavinga. Diaz. Moved on forwards. That is a great pick out.
Real chance! And he hits the net!
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Still trying to make a game of this. Valverde. Carvajal. Tchouaméni. Olise. Oh, played right into his path. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Time to deliver. And it's Valverde. Oh, it's come loose. So what can they make of this? Carvajal. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! And that's a good ball. Davis. Now it's Diaz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Camavinga, Rudiger, Valverde, Rudiger, Olise, he is through here! Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde, Rudiger. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Kane. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the... Up he goes! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Stanisic. Tar. Pavlovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Olise. Musiala. Diaz. Kimmich. Davis. That is lovely. And that is a little undercooked. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Musiala. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Howson making good progress on the right-hand side. Valverde. Oh, nice touch. Vinicius Junior. Oh, cracking ball. Showing good feet. KEIN. Pavlovic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Diaz. Diaz crosses. And back out it comes. There will be a throw-in. And it's Stanisic. Stanisic, can he finish? Oh, extraordinary.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
KEIN really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Proves too strong. KEIN played out towards the right wing. Musiala! Musiala is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Carvajal. Rudiger, forwards and with intent. Carvajal. First quarter of an hour gone. Carvajal. Camavinga. That's a throw. Davis. Diaz. And he's managed to get free. Cross into the box. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Upamecano is there and he can get that clear. And now the breakaway. That's been slipped through. It's KEIN! Sticks it away!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Bayern Munich give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rudiger. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bayern Munich have scored 2 quick goals here and have restored some sort of respectability. And that is as far as they're going to go. Clipped into space. Diaz. And it's Moose. And a chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Carvajal. Rodrigo. Cleared without complication. And they can counter here. And it's KEIN. Camavinga, long ball upfield. Rodrigo, who's set up 1 goal so far. Rodrigo. Oh, what a ball! Tar shifted upfield. Olise takes control of it and he's on the move. Takes a shot! Upamecano. Musiala. Olise. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Howson. Valverde. Rudiger. Howson. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's KEIN. Good chance here! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Valverde. Camavinga. And here's Valverde. Musiala. Stanisic, aim forwards. Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni, gently done. This looks promising. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Moved on forwards. And here's Kane. Olise! Howson. Carvajal. Carvajal carries the ball down the right. And it's Valverde. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Valverde. Valverde! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. Howson chooses to go cross-field. Olise. Olise. Now it's Musiala. Oh, sweet feet. Out towards the flank. And here's Olise. He's had a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Rudiger. Aim forwards. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Strong running down that left flank. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Camavinga. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Kimmich. Davis. Upamecano. Kimmich. And it's played forward. And they've got rid. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Howson, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kane. Tchouaméni. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Valverde. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. He can run onto that. Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Kimmich. Davis, gently done. Musiala. Davis. That has been cut short. And that's been won straight back. Tar. Olise. Musiala. And here's Kane. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Howson gets it clear. Kimmich. Davis. Musiala. And here's Kane. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! Musiala getting this one clear. Olise. Kane. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bayern Munich have a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Camavinga getting this one clear. And it's Musiala. Out to the left it goes. Davis with a cross. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. And that's another throw. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Played towards the other side. Carvajal. And here's Rodrigo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Neuer sends that a long way. Valverde. Camavinga. Oh, this is a great position. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, good spread. And he's heaved it away. Howson have it back and can go again. Camavinga. Carvajal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tar is there, and he can get that clear. Here comes another cross. And out it comes again. Olise. Nice physical challenge. And here's Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ambitious ball here. Diaz. Showing good feet. And here's Kane. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Bayern Munich have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Musiala. Diaz. Davis. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Carvajal. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Valverde. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. No, that's overhit. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. And here's Valverde. Cross in, looks like a good one. Valverde goes on a charge down the left. Olise. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Diaz. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Diaz. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hit into the middle. And here's Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Davis tries to clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kimmich. Upamecano. Tar. Oh, can he get onto this? KEIN. Diaz, driving forward, and he thumps it clear. What a throw in. Stanisic, and here's Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise crosses it in. That's really well cleared. Diaz. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Valverde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Stanisic. Stanisic shifted upfield. Chouameni. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Vinicius Junior clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And here's Camavinga. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. And he won't reach that. Kimmich, gently done. Davis. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo. Howson. Tar. Stanisic. KEIN chasing after it. Olise. Rodrigo does really well to win the ball there. That's a nicely shaped ball. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Davis. Davis. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Davis wins the duel this time. Stanisic. Kimmich. Kimmich shifted upfield. Kane played out to the left flank. Kimmich. Diaz. And here's Davis. Diaz. Out of play for a throw. Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. Musiala, gently done. Now it's Kane. Kimmich. Davis. Now who's going to be first to this? Carvajal. Some good work on the right flank here. It'll be a throw-in. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now can he find a finish? Plenty waiting in the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. And it's Valverde. That's good play. And the shot's on here. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Howson, and he goes cross-field. Musiala. Davis. Upamecano. Kimmich. Moved on forwards. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Carvajal. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he thumps it clear. Howson. Mbappe! It's run loose here. Musiala. Bayern Munich going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Mbappe. Camavinga. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Stanisic. Olise. Musiala. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Referee has gone straight to his pocket, yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Musiala. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And it's played forward. Referee's given a throw. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a cute ball. He can get that clear. Out for a throw. And here's Vinicius. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kane. Stanisic. Olise. That's been drilled forward. Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. And it's Kane. Succumbs to the pressure. Camavinga shifted upfield. That's a throw. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Cleared away. Olise, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Howson. Carvajal, played over towards the opposite flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Stanisic. Upamecano, Musiala, Davis, Kane, Musiala, shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Musiala is offering a right smile there.
Olise, he's got away!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Another chance from a corner. That's not extravagant effort! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Carvajal plays it short. That's a cute ball. Kimmich can get it clear. Crossed in again. And he's had a shot! Olise has found the net here, of course. Howson makes the interception. Valverde. Aim forwards. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kimmich has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Either side really getting hold of the ball. He's found a way through. And here's Kane. Olise shapes to